YouTube, what is up? It is I, your average Jason. It's been a little while, but we're back. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing. Appreciate it. Let's jump into it. Today's Friday, YouTube. We're going to do a little freestyle today. Random thoughts on a Friday. So we're just going to shoot from the hip here on this one. Don't necessarily have a topic, just going to talk about things. So first and foremost, we're 7-8 months into Trump's presidency. And I gotta say, YouTube, I got mixed feelings about Donald Trump's presidency right now. There are some things he's delivering on, and I'm okay with those things. And then there's some things I'm just not okay with. So let's start on the things that I am okay with. Deportation. I'm a little bit mixed on that, but for the most part, I am okay with that. It's not happening at the rate that I thought it would be happening, but it is happening. And they are getting some of these crazy ass people from all over the world and some of these countries that came over here and weren't vetted. They're getting them off the streets. So I am happy about that. That is something that needed to get done. It was getting bad. A lot of people were getting hurt. A lot of people were being unalived because, as we know, Venezuela had emptied out their jail cells and sent all them crazy ass people over here. So we gotta make sure we secure our borders and get these deranged, crazy folks who are not here legally off the streets. Now, there's still some blue states that are doing their BS and they're not giving ICE and DHS authority to come in there and do what they need to do to get those guys out of there, but they're still making some headway. But still, if you really want to talk about deportation, Obama holds a trophy. That's something that a lot of people don't like talking about on that side of the fence, i.e. Democrats, that Obama was the deporter in chief. And Trump's numbers are not even close to that right now. So I had a little bit mixed feelings about that, but there are some things that are getting done there. Secondly, the second thing that I do see is that I do agree with are the tariffs. And it's about time some of these nations start paying their way. They need to pay us. And if you're not going to do business with us or do business with us, but we get the bad brunt end of it, no, we're not doing that anymore. So I'm glad he has came in. He has had a backbone to stand up to some of these leaders and some of these other nations and say, hey, if you're going to do business with us or not do business with us, this is what we're going to do. You're not just going to ride our coattails and expect us to consume from you and you don't give us nothing in return. Or you charge us more than you should. So I'm glad with the tariffs that has been working out. Now, here's where I have a little bit of mixed emotions about the tariffs, is that he did say that businesses were not going to pass these tariffs and corporations weren't going to pass these tariffs off onto the consumers, the American consumers. Well, I don't know if you're paying attention, but stuff in the grocery store have went up. Prices on certain goods have went up. Things are still pretty expensive, and that's because these corporations, these POS corporations, are passing off that tariff. They may not be doing it outwardly straight up in our faces, but they are finding ways, very creative ways, to pass that tariff on to the consumers. And we have to be mindful of that. Because I know you guys go to the grocery store. I know you guys go to Walmart, Costco, wherever you're at, Publix, Safeway, wherever you guys go to shop. And you've noticed some of these prices on certain things have crept up. Now, the good news is, though, prices on eggs and milk have kind of been down and they're stabilizing. Gas is kind of going up, and gas usually goes up in the summer, but it's still not as bad as what it was last year. Not that I can remember anyways. So there are still some good things there. As far as jobs go, there's something weird going on there. When it comes to the economy and jobs, as we know, and you got to be living under a rock if you don't know this by now, but the American economy, there's two economies running in America simultaneously, two of them. And you have the economy that we, us regular working people, regular, degular people that are living in. And then you have the Wall Street economy. Now, if you look at stocks and all that stuff is up. Stocks have been kicking, they have been kicking ASS for a while now. There was a little bit of a dip when Trump implemented his tariffs, but ever since then, they've been on a rise. And there's been a few record closing days with stocks. But then you live in the regular economy and you notice groceries aren't really going down. If anything, like I said, some items are up. Gas, it depends on where you're at, but for the most part, that is kind of high right now, more than what we should be paying, I think. You look at the job market, you go on Indeed and any of these places and you see all these job postings, but you apply for them and nobody ever calls you back. Even if you just show up to one of these businesses like you do back in the old days, back in my days, and you fill out an application and you turn it in, you never get a call back. Or you get the generic email, oh, we decided to go with another candidate. I know people that have lost their jobs, and it's been 6, 7, 8 months. I know one person who lost their job for about a year now, and he has applied to hundreds, almost thousands of jobs and has not gotten an interview. And this is somebody in the IT field. Like, this person worked in IT, they know their stuff, and they can't get a job. It's been about a year, and they're not being picky or choosy either. So something is going on there, not to mention, and let me talk a little bit about my personal experience. Even where I'm at right now is a little bit shaky. And I'm actually thinking about going back to school to learn some sort of a trade so I can have skills, because what I'm noticing, if I'm reading the tea leaves right with this society and this economy, if you do not make yourself of value, you're going to lose your job and you're going to lose your place in society. And what I mean by value, if you don't have a skill that can translate into something that people want and people need, and corporations want and need, especially if you're a W-2 employee, you're going to be out. You're going to be out because, look, we already see AI taking over. Look how much tech folks got laid off over the last year here because of AI. Coders. Remember, they used to tell us, oh, yeah, hey, man, if you go to school for IT, go to do coding, go do this, right? Because coding made money. Those guys were making money. Now they're obsolete because AI just comes in and writes codes now. And this is a scary thing about AI, guys, is that AI is just in the baby stages right now. White collar work is going to be done. Pretty soon, white collar work is going to be obsolete because you can have AI come in and do all that stuff. Automation. So if you're a regular person and you got a regular job, chances are if you don't go back and do something to enhance yourself and learn some new skills so you can be of value in society, and I'd say probably within the next, this is happening fast, so I'd say within the next 3 to 5 years, and that's kind of being generous, you're going to be out, man. So even me at 42, I've done my time, man. I've been in the trenches. I've put in my time. I've earned degrees, certifications, experience. I've done it all. But that's not going to be enough based on where we're heading here as a society. So we have got to figure something out, man, because like I said, there's a tale of two economies going on here in the United States of America. And what they tell you on the news and what whoever comes out and say, oh, yeah, the economy is on fire, we have stock market is up, that's not for you. That's not your economy, Jack. That's them folks' economy. That's them rich people economy. That's those wealthy people economy. The economy me and you are living in is a totally different economy. That's what's not being talked about. You see, job numbers came out and they done revised those for the last couple months because their data was faulty. So really no jobs haven't been created. And that to me speaks more of what is happening now than what they're trying to spoon feed us. And this is where I have mixed emotions with the Trump administration, man, because it's like, where are the jobs? And listen, for the last 4 years, we've been feeling it. We've been feeling it under the last administration, and they probably did about 10 years worth of damage in 4 years. So now there's going to be things are going to take a little bit of time to smooth out, but it's not looking good. Not now, not right now. Truck drivers. Truck drivers are losing jobs right now, losing contracts. When you ever heard about truck drivers? There always used to be a need for logistics in this country. Now all of a sudden truck drivers are losing their jobs. UPS is laying people off for logistics. FedEx has laid people off for logistics. Like this is not good. Now I will say the trades are booming. There are some trades, and that all depends too. That depends on what city you're in, what's happening in the city you're in or the state you're in. That all depends on where if the work is there, because there are some places trades are not doing so well either. So it's really a hit or miss right now, man. But if I'm reading these tea leaves right, you have to do something to make yourself of value here in this society coming up soon. Because with AI, with automation, with the way things are going, with these employers are POSs, man. And for the people that are employed right now, I know y'all going through some BS at your job right now. I know you guys are going through BS at your job right now because your employer is taking liberties with you right now. They don't give a damn. All right? Because they know they got 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 applicants out there that they can pick, choose, and refuse from for one job right now. And it's not even the highest paying job either because they know how bad things are. So if they're going to put the pressure on you and make you do things that you never had to do before, making you jump through hoops and take on more work of 2, 3, 4 other staff because they're cutting positions and then consolidating those work duties onto you, and they don't give a shit right now. They don't. They're going to pile it on you and they don't care. And if you quit, oh well, they don't have to pay you unemployment. Because like I said, they got 20,000 applicants they can choose from to fill your position. You drop dead today in 2 weeks. I don't mean to say that on YouTube, but yeah, you pass away by any unforeseen circumstances. In a week and a half, 2 weeks time, your replacement is in. And they have hundreds and thousands of applicants to choose from. Things ain't right now, man. No, things are not right now. That's just some of the observations I'm seeing. One of the things, too, man, that's got me kind of pissed off with this Trump administration is the whole handling of this Jeffrey Epstein thing, man. And I don't want to get too much into that. But don't gaslight us. President Trump, don't gaslight us. Don't sit here and tell us we don't need to care about this, that this was all made up by the Democrats, blah, 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 all this shit. We don't want to hear that. The fact of the matter is you campaigned on some of this Jeffrey Epstein stuff. And a lot of your supporters, they wanted to see the truth. And the fact that you're gaslighting us about this now and telling us this and that, oh, Epstein didn't do this, and yeah, he committed suicide. Bullshit. Stop playing us, man. We're not stupid. We're not dumb. And what does Israel have to do with all of this, man? Israel, Bibi Netanyahu, that psychopathic motherfucker, man. And I don't mean to curse, but BB, you are something else, man. You, Israel, I don't know what it is you guys have on President Trump. I know you guys have a lot of receipts on a lot of our political folks and entertainers and people of influence, because that's what y'all do. The CIA, FBI, you guys. And I'm severely disappointed in Cash Patel and Bongino. Severely disappointed in those two. Disappointed in Pam Bondi as well. This whole handling of this whole Epstein thing has been a shit show. And people want the truth, man. This has stuff to do with kids. We're not going to protect pedophiles, man. We need to string them up by the balls. We're not protecting pedos. We're not doing that. So you need to tell us the truth. And this is where a lot of your base, President Trump, is starting to part ways with you because of this situation. Now you're probably going to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't play us for fools, man. Anyways, I'm off politics for now. Another random observation here, man, and this might be a long one today, but another random observation, man, is why are assholes winning in society these days? And you know the type of people that are winning in society right now? Let me tell you the type of people. You guys know when I give you this example, you're going to know exactly the type of assholes that are winning in society right now. People say you're driving, right? And there's road construction ahead. And they're closing off one lane, so all traffic has to merge on the other lane. And especially if you're a local and you know the road that they're working on because you travel this road, this town is not very big anyways. So going down X street, you're going to have to go in the other lane. You know this. Now, it's not like traffic is backed all the way up where you can't get in behind the other person. No, but what you do, these people that I'm going to talk about here, these assholes, they stay in that other lane that's going to be closed, and all the traffic now is in that other lane, right? Because that lane is being closed, but they drive all the way up to that light. And when that light hit green, they gun it and try to cut in front of everybody in front of that traffic. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers like that, I don't let in. Oh, I know I pissed a few people off. I pissed a few people off this week because you're going to try to jump and cut it in front of me. I'm going to ride you. I'll ride. We are going to race until you hit that barricade, Jack. You're going to have to stop because I'm not letting people like you in. Your time is not more important than mine. Get your ass in the back of the line like everybody else and ride the wave and ride traffic until we pass that construction work area, man. I'm sick of assholes, man. People are straight assholes, dude. Another type of asshole I can't deal with that I have absolutely no patience for is freaking people who take advantage of you, man. And it'd be the people that you absolutely care about that you're trying to help, and all they do is treat you like shit. I am sick of those type of people, man. I have no more patience for people like that in my life. Like, if you ain't treating me right, man, especially after me doing all this stuff for you and helping you out and being there for you and all that, and all you do is just sit here and treat me like shit or compare me to somebody else or this or that, I ain't got time for you. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm done. I'm not doing it no more, man. I'm tired of asshole people in life, man. I'm tired of assholes, man. Assholes, but these assholes seem to be winning right now in society. And I don't understand it. I swear to you, man, ever since C-19, we got shifted into some alternate dimension, man. And MFers, it's just been different. Things have been different. And you have these asshole people, man, who live in an echo chamber because now you can just pick anything out on social media because people just live through social media now and sit there to validate your existence. That's why when they go out in the real world and shit happens to them, they're like, oh, man, I can't believe this happened to me. Well, what the hell you think? You were being an asshole. You were doing dumb shit. And if you're doing dumb shit, you're going to get caught up. And if you treat people like shit, people are going to leave you alone. But you can live in this echo chamber and think Delulu's the Salulu. You can be delusional as hell and think things are going to be great because you have surrounded yourself through social media of visions of grandeur and a life of delusion. And you think if you keep going down that road, it's going to work out for you because that's what you see on social media and that's what feeds your brain and your echo chamber for you to keep doing this. Well, guess what? There is still reality out here that a lot of us live in. You assholes got your day coming to you. Sick of assholes, man. I'm done with assholes, man. I'm done with assholes. But that was 20 minutes of ranting. I'm off my soapbox now, YouTube. It's been a while, so I just wanted to check in with you all, and have a little chat, man. Get some things off my mind, off my chest. Life has been crazy, man. Life is wild right now. Reality is wild right now. And sometimes you see things and you're like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? Am I really hearing what I'm hearing? And you're questioning it because these were things that, especially for people like me who were born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, people that are older, we're looking at this and like, what is this? What is this? What kind of weird ass stuff is happening out here, man? And everybody just seems to be on board with it. Nobody's standing up and speaking up about these things. Well, you have a few people speaking up about it, but for the most part, the sheep are just sheeping. I'm telling you, man, my next move, if I ever make it, YouTube, my next move is to go buy me a plot of land somewhere and fall off the face of the earth, man. And you guys will never ever see or hear from your average Jason again because I can't do this that's going on out here, man. People, economic climate, the way things are going. I'm tired. I am tired, man. I am tired. But anyways, YouTube, till the next one. Your average Jason, I'm out.